Hi everyone, I'm Shannon, and I am looking forward to taking this course on working with families. My first year field placement and my full time job are both um, working with children and families. I work for Division of Family Services in Wilmington, Delaware, and my field rotation was also with the division's clinical screening unit, and I worked with children that are in foster care, um, doing clinical screenings for emotional and behavioral deficits. So it was the deeper level of or layer of what I do now, which is work and treatment and help to keep families together or work to reunify children who have come into DFS custody. Um, my experience has been overall pretty much what the family and the kids make it. I can't change people's attitudes. I can only try to help in any way that I can, and that's always my goal, and that's always how I go into working with a family. I always keep an open mind. Sometimes that's hard because personal bias can, get in the way, or your own experiences can cloud your judgment. And in those circumstances, I think it's best just to take a step back and remember that this isn't your situation. It's not personal, it's a job. And in most cases, the kids are best with their own families, if at all possible. Um, that's interesting. So, the basic structure of my own family system, um, I would say I would say it's dysfunctional, but then I know that I could also look at a lot of other families, such as the ones I work with, and either say we could be worse or we could be better in some ways. Um, I come from a divorced household. After my parents were divorced, my grandma pretty much took over raising my brother and I. My mom worked all the time, it seemed like. And my dad was a bad alcoholic, so we didn't really have help from him, although we did see him and we were still close to him. As strange as that maybe was, we were close to his family. He's from a big family. My mom's from a small family. So my dad's family like was our family pretty much. And they still are. And things are different now. I'm divorced and I raise my own kids by myself. I have full custody of my kids, and then my dad helps me now. He's a way better grandfather than he was father. So sometimes things just have a weird way of working out. Communication is way better in our family now. So I would attribute a lot of the positive changes in my own family structure to the just communication between us. It's gotten better. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm a single mom. I think that helps me in the role I have in my career. I work with a lot of families that are run by single moms just trying to make it work, and sometimes I feel like maybe they wouldn't be in their situations with DFS if it was not for the fact that, to be honest, we're not holding men accountable for much. And that might not be all over, but I can only speak for what I do here. Um, so while, everything else that comes after that, and, obviously there was a reason why the case was open with DFS, I, at the very like basic level, I think that if anything, my clients are willing to work with me because they sense that I might kind of have like a similar situation. And then sometimes, through working with certain families and certain moms and parents, even dads, I, you know, I, I don't know, things come out. I don't always share my personal story with people because it's not for everybody and it's not for all the clients to know. But there have been times when I haven't. I think it does help me help them more. So I'm grateful for it. Whatever works. I don't have any burning questions. I mean, I think if I didn't already work with families, maybe I would have a lot of questions. I think that working with people in general, in this sense, in social work, it's a really hard work because like no two people are the same. It's like they're like a million different ways that somebody could respond, or a million different attitudes that someone could take. So I just think, like I said in the beginning of this video, just keeping an open mind helps me realize that things aren't personal. At the end of the day, I just have a job to do like anyone else. Um, but just always trying to, make sure my clients know that I do care and I do this job because I really do want to help kids and families. So, if I have any other burning questions, I'm sure that they'll come up. And I just look forward to taking this course.